Hello everybody, let's go ahead and get started with an all signs love reading. We're going to do a divine masculine, divine feminine love reading, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see how what energy is the divine masculine carrying. That one came out really fast. Free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life, okay? I feel like there's a lot of obligations for the divine masculine that he is working on right now, and it's almost like he is like going round and round in circle with just all of these things that he needs to free himself from, okay? And until that happens, this divine masculine is actually going backwards, okay? It's not going towards the divine or the divine feminine. He's kind of like veering away from his divine feminine. I feel like there's a lot of things that are just kind of keeping him, his attention elsewhere is what I'm getting out of this. Let's see what energy is the divine feminine taking on. What energy is the divine feminine? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. I feel like the divine feminine knows that this divine masculine is the one. What's standing between them is a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? I feel as though they do need to sit down and talk. I feel like the divine feminine has tried speaking to her divine masculine, but it's almost like he's not even listening. Like he's not willing to change his ways. He's not willing to free himself, from obligations. I feel like there's a lot of, they've had like a lot of conversations between the two of them, but I feel like with the divine feminine, she knows that even though things have been the way that they are, that she is with the person that she is supposed to be with, deep down inside, no matter how you're feeling right now. Because for some of you, you could feel like, some things are just lost. Now, I want to go ahead and pull some tarot on this. This is the Lover's Tarot, so let's see what the Lover's Tarot has to say about. Show me what is holding the divine masculine back from his feminine? Okay, that one jumped right out. The Moon, secrets, okay? Secret feelings, secret emotions, not opening up about those things because there's like a fear and uncertainty about this. I feel like there is, there's a lot of cycles that are playing out with this divine masculine because it does look like he's kind of like stuck in a cycle right now. And then the moon is all about cycles. Okay. Could be just, secret emotions, not really opening up about how they feel because there's a fear of intimacy, because there's an uncertainty that this person might leave them or they might have to give up a part of themselves to be with this feminine. Okay, so what energy is the feminine taking on right now? The Ten of Cups. Now, she could be, hanging out with family or friends but I feel like that is what this feminine is trying to manifest is a happy, loving family. Okay, a happy, loving family and just divine bliss and love and, children and marriage. And she is going after the one, whoever that may be. And yes, this is, this might not even be a divine masculine. It could be just a masculine, a distorted masculine who needs to rise to the occasion but is too afraid. They're keeping their emotions in check and it's asking them like to open up and free those emotions. Speak from the heart. We have Venus retrograde in Leo right now. This is about communicating from the heart. Okay, so what feelings does the divine masculine, what are the feelings that the divine masculine is not sharing with his divine feminine? The Three of Swords. He's heartbroken. He has a lot of pain and possibly from things from the past because the moon can also represent the past. It could be the mother as well. There could have been a lack of nurturing in this divine masculine's life. And the Three of Swords, this is a conflict. And this could have been he's seeing this as a very troublesome relationship and that he could have very well been the one to cause this. okay, with the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords could also represent, and the Moon card here, that there was a third party that got involved in this relationship, okay? And it was something that he needed to free himself from, that maybe he wasn't fully free, or maybe even just free of, maybe they were still talking to an ex, still having conversations, you know, and maybe there was, you know, and maybe they didn't discuss that with you. And I feel like with the feminine, the feminine picked up on that. Okay, if that was a scenario, the feminine, regardless, she picked up on that. But she's in this 10 of Cups, like, you know, I'm going after the one. Her energy is much lighter than the masculine's energy. The masculine's energy is, you know, almost a dark night of the soul. Spirit, what energies is the divine feminine, like, what divine feminine, or what energies is the divine feminine taking on? Okay, she's taking on two. Wow, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Holy shit, she's a powerhouse. She is not into lies. She's not into manipulation. She's very straightforward. She's very much in her passionate and very truthful energy. And do you see the eyes, how like one of the eyes is hidden here and how she's kind of hiding? Like it's almost like it, you know, she doesn't even need to speak. It's all in the eyes. You can tell a lot by her eyes. Okay? But she's in the Queen of Swords, which is all about powerful intellect. It's about constructive criticism. But she's also somebody who's very self-reliant and very discerning. And then you've got this beautiful Queen of Wands, and she's confident, independent, fierce, magnetic, and alluring. And I feel like this masculine he has dreams about his feminine. He wakes up and it's almost like he's out of breath, because even though for some of you, if this divine masculine chose a third party over you, they're not happy with the choice that they made, because they see you as someone that could have been their 10 of Cups, as someone who could have been the one. And I feel like for a lot of you, you could very well hear from this person, but I feel like right now, until they free themselves from, I feel like it's self-imposed heartache because of their thoughts. And maybe the way that you communicated with them, because the Queen of Swords is all about thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, communication, truth. And the Queen of Wands over here, I mean, put these two together. This is one powerhouse of a divine feminine. And she's going to stop at nothing until she gets it. Spirit, please show me the actions that this divine masculine is going to take in the future towards his feminine. What do we got here? Knight of Cups. Action of love, emotional intensity, and charming romantic. It showed up in the reverse. Okay, and I don't usually read these cards in the reverse, but I feel like he knows that he can't just come in with an empty cup. And right now, he knows that he has to go back and fill up his cup before he can come to her, because when he comes to this divine feminine, he's not going to be able to come in as a knight. He's going to have to match this divine feminine's energy, because she's going to turn down this knight because it's not an energy match. It's almost like a teenager coming into a grown woman and asking her out on a date. That's not going to work. And the Knight of Cups is usually someone who's very in and out, somebody who's very non-committal, somebody who has, it all sounds good on the surface, and, they have great ways of like being able to come in and shoot you a text that gets you all in your feels, but then there's no action, because I'm not seeing any action. There's no action here. There's no movement forward. What energy is this divine feminine going to take towards her masculine? Oh, she's not. Hermit. She's gone into hermit mode. Okay? She's not. She's gaining wisdom from this situation. She's keeping tabs. Like, this is about seeking solitude, soul searching, and introspection and reflection. This feminine, she's being quiet. But she's like, every day that goes by, she's watching. Even if you don't think she's watching, she's watching. So she's not going towards the divine masculine at all. She's pulling back. Because I feel like with this divine feminine, regardless, this could be the one. It could also be someone else who is coming into the picture. And with these two queens here, it could be, kings that are coming in as queens, in their feminine energy. And then the hermit is going to have to make that choice. And so she's going to look at the past. She's going to look at, she's looking. She's going to look at everything, and she's really going to think things through. But she's not going to make a decision right off either. She's keeping her mouth shut. But she is watching. Actually, you know what? I want to pull one more for the divine masculine. Please show me, what are his movements towards the divine feminine in the future? One more for the masculine. What do we got here? We got two more. Oh, three more. Oh, wow. Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. There's that Knight again. But I feel like, okay, just a side note. This masculine remembers all the passionate evenings that the two of you guys shared. There could have been passionate evenings on the beach for some of you. The moon could be of importance, okay? But they're remembering that passion. But again, they see you as their Queen of Cups. They see you as someone who is very nurturing, caring, who wears their heart on their sleeve, who's very psychic, somebody who's loving, compassionate, somebody who's sensitive. Even though you come off as, the divine feminine comes off as extremely fierce, it's like this masculine sees her as the Queen of Cups. Now, this Queen of Cups could also be, the divine feminine could be a healer of sorts, somebody who is in the, into the occults, esoteric, wisdom. For some of you, you could have your hair, dyed blue. You guys could be of a different culture or background. But again, I don't feel, with the Chariot here and the Knight of Wands, I just see this back and forth energy. It's like they want to come rushing in, unannounced to you, but this Knight of Wands doesn't stick around. This Knight of Wands is somebody who's very back and forth, in and out. It's like the one night stand of the zodiac, right? Sagittarius energy. In and out, always busy, never non-committal. But, I mean, he sees you as emotionally mature. He sees the divine feminine as somebody who has, has it all together. With the Chariot here. Horses, animals could be of importance. Walks on the beach, maybe for some of you, walks on the beach in the evening time. I definitely do get that. And maybe that came to an abrupt stop because you see them on the beach and it's in the reverse. But I feel like they're having memories of that, of the times when things were so much sweeter. Maybe times where you guys went on adventures together. Now I'm going to pull 2 more for the feminine. I'm really liking this story. I feel like they like the way that you communicate. Spirit, please show me the divine feminine. They see the divine feminine is like she's lost her patience. She's lost her patience. Strength in reverse. I've lost my patience. I feel like for some of you, there could have been some type of a fight or an argument with the 5 of Wands here and the strength in the reverse. Maybe there were some things that were said, but I feel like they were the truth nonetheless. I feel like the divine feminine is also holding back, holding on to her own energy. We've got this 5 of Wands here, and there's some type of conflict, you know, and I feel like that's something that the divine feminine, you know, she's been like going into solitude because she's afraid of cussing him out, the divine masculine. But there is a turn of events here, okay? There is a turn of events here. With the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10, this is fate and destiny, good fortune, and major life changes. So this is like after this conflict, there is going to be like this turn of events. And I feel like it happens very suddenly, almost knocks you off your, you know, your balance a little bit, but it is the recognition that you deserve. And this is after the Hermit going within for the divine feminine, taking a step back, working on her own inner courage, her own inner strength. I feel like the divine feminine overcomes a very I feel like this divine feminine has been through a lot and she is manifesting her 10 of Cups. But I almost feel like there's been a side of the divine feminine where she's almost lost hope. Okay, I almost get that as like, I almost lose hope because the Strength card in the reverse would be like, what's the opposite of Leo is Aquarius. So it's like, for me, I almost see it as like losing hope. But then delving into that inner strength and staying confident regardless and holding back until she gets what she wants. And she's willing to fight for what she wants. And because of that, the Wheel of Fortune turns in her favor. And she ends up like, no matter what life has thrown at her, she has always, like, it's never broke her. She has never been broken, and she is always triumphant at whatever obstacle the universe throws at her. Because at the end of the day, the divine feminine has never given up on love. Never given up on love. And because of that, she is going to feel like after that mountain and all the obstacles and the cycles that she has had to overcome in relationships to get her to the top of this mountain, to get her to the, you know, other end of the rainbow where the pot of gold is. She never stopped searching for that with the Hermit here. And she knows what it takes. And she's willing to fight whatever battle it is that she needs to overcome this situation to get her to this victory. And she is going to be successful, regardless of what this divine masculine does. Let's get a couple more cards out for the divine masculine, because this story is good. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine. What is this? What do we got? Yeah, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, but this is in the reverse. He's not been putting in the work. This isn't a team effort. He has, it's like he has been selfish. And I feel like that's just who he is. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine. 2 more cards. There we go. Holy crap. Oh my God. He sees you, girl. He sees you as his empress. There it is, the divine feminine, and you're never going to believe this. The bottom of the deck, he sees you. He sees you. Divine feminine, creation of life, sensuality. For a lot of you divine feminines, you very well could end up pregnant. He wants to have children with you. And if you can't have children, he wants to start something new with you. He wants to create a home, a life with you. But right now, get this, you guys, okay? We've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands here. And on the divine masculine side, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Queen of Pentacles, which in turn, he sees her and she is embodying all 4 queens, which in turn, the highest octave of all these queens is the Empress. Someone who knows her value, knows her worth, can take something, double it. Like she sees herself as half the queen sometimes, but he sees her as the whole package. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. And his ultimate wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups here. It says wish fulfillment, satisfaction, gratitude, indulge, and content. He sees her. He knows that this Queen of Pentacles here, who also takes on the Queen of Cups energy. She's somebody who is very balanced. And with the Chariot here, she is able to handle a lot and keep everything going in a straight line. But he knows that because this Queen of Pentacles is here and she's the Queen of Cups, she wears her heart on her sleeve and she's very intuitive. She's an empath. She feels when emotions are off or when things are being hidden. She has an intuitive ability. And when you add these two together, this again is another powerhouse. You've got the water to the earth and you've got the air to the fire over here. She is extremely balanced in her energy. And with that Chariot, he sees it. 3 of Pentacles in the upright would be teamwork, collaboration, putting in the work. But this divine masculine, he's not. He's not putting in the work to his Queen of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, like she will give. She is so giving and so loving and so caring and so magical that she will put in the work. But once she sees that you're not giving back and that there is no return on her investment, she will pull back her energy and she won't give it all. No matter how much she loves you with that Queen of Cups there. Like with the Chariot, that's about, holding on to the reins because these horses could split that Chariot in 2. And she is able to hold on to the reins and keep everything in balance. And that's what she expects because she is the Empress. Damn. This is an amazing storyline. This is beautiful. All right, let's see. What messages do the angels have to say? What does the divine masculine want to say to his divine feminine? What would he like to say to his divine feminine? Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. He loves his divine feminine. And you know what? With this 3 of Swords and the Moon, he's hiding the fact that he is so in love with her. I feel like those words really haven't been spoken, but there is such a passion towards and so much love towards this divine feminine that it's almost too intense. And because of that, that's why he hides a lot of his emotions. And until he's willing to just be free and have that open line of communication with his Empress, she's going to end up walking away. In the meantime, she will walk away. 8 of Cups here. Walking away, painfully letting go. Spiritual quest. She's going on a quest. Oh my God. To the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is stability in a relationship. This is about building a structure, a foundation, a firm foundation, building a home together and supporting one another. Not just one person supporting the other, but both of them supporting each other. And I feel like somebody wants to step back into this Empress's life. Like they want to come back in. Because they love romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. But I'm telling you right now, the feminine is going towards the one. And that is the one who is willing to open up, express their emotions, get the truth out there, stop holding back, fight for what you want, 5 of Wands, and go towards this fortune and success and victory. What does the Divine Feminine have to say to her Divine Masculine? What does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? Oh, she's got a lot to say. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you, but your soul and the memories you had shared with those you love. So that could be, I feel like that's a direct message to a masculine out there and a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Now, this could be to someone that you already know. This could be to your Divine Masculine. You just putting it out there and letting them know that you are thinking about them. You look forward to the times when you guys come together. Send them love, send them light, okay? And let them know I love you. I can't wait to feel your breath on my face. I can't wait to feel your skin on mine and for the warmth of your touch, and that warm embrace. So, have those conversations because that helps put you into alignment with that divine counterpart. At the bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness, okay? Stop focusing your energy on past events or for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. That was a really long one, but thank you for those of you who made it to the end. Thank you to everybody who has purchased me a cup of coffee. I really do appreciate it. Anybody who would like to, my link is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow, keeps me in the algorithm, and continues to keep me motivated to make these videos and stuff for you. If you would like a personal reading, all my information is all over this channel, so you check me out. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.